Hi, I'm Amy Sandler, host of the Radical Candor podcast. These bite-sized shows feature Kim giving radical candor tips. They're between 5 to 10 minutes long and will be released in between regular episodes. Enjoy it with a snack.
So radically candid criticism is helpful. The reason why it's helpful is easy to understand if you think about a simple case like spinach in the teeth. It's not mean to tell somebody there's spinach in their teeth. In fact, it's kind of mean not to tell them, right? It's an easy thing to fix. Now, of course, sometimes the situation is a little bit more complicated than spinach in your teeth, and you may not know what the solution is. You may not have a toothpick handy or whatever. But in those cases, at least just sharing what you see with somebody else in a spirit of, here's an issue, I'm with you to help you fix it. You're not alone in whatever the problem is. That's helpful. Another reason why people are reluctant to criticize often is that they're worried they're wrong. But if you're wrong when you criticize somebody, it's okay. You do one of two things. Either you give them the opportunity to fix the problem, maybe you're not wrong, or you give them the opportunity to fix your misperception. So be radically candid. Offer that criticism. It's going to help the people you work with.
When done right, radical candor should feel like brushing and flossing for your relationships. In fact, one of the journalists who I was working with as we were rolling out the book sent me this email, and he said, how long do these radical candor therapy sessions have to take? And the truth is that the origin story of radical candor happened in the space of time it took a light to change on the streets of Manhattan. I had just gotten a new puppy, Belvedere, golden retriever puppy, and I loved Belvedere. I adored her so much, I had never said a cross word to her. And as a result, she was totally out of control. So I'm taking her for a walk one night, and she jumps in front of a cab. I pull her out of the way just before she gets squashed like a pancake. And I'm standing on the side of the street with my heart in my throat. And a man, a perfect stranger, looks at me, and he says, I can see you really love that dog. That's all he has to do to move up on the care personally dimension of radical candor. He doesn't have to know my kids' names or remember my birthday or any of that. I can see you really love that dog. But, he says to me, you're going to kill that dog if you don't teach her to sit. And then he points at the ground and he says, sit. Dog sat. I had no idea she even knew what that meant. I kind of looked up at him in amazement, and he said to me, it's not mean, it's clear. And then the light changed, and he walked off, leaving me with words to live by. So, especially if you feel like you're struggling with ruinous empathy, it's not mean, it's clear is a great mantra for you. If you feel like you're struggling with obnoxious aggression, you might want to think of a different kind of mantra.